of the 2025 season. And the focus is on Mason Rudolph. He comes in 5th in passing touchdowns so far. It's the Steelers and the Lions. All that and more coming up next.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Alongside Brock Heward in the booth, I'm Keith Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about a quarterback, Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, it's Goff. He's got... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. They send the tight end in motion left. They'll run here following the penalty. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and just 2 to go. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Motion man sent left. To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short. They'll go for it. Goff. He's got him to his running back. He's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Fox now to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And they'll be led out by a quarterback who entered our league back in 2018 out of Oklahoma State, Mason Rudolph.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. It's taken in by Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's a throw. Catch made by Austin. And this one doesn't go far. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So no return on that punt. And the Lions will go on offense. Detroit getting its offense set for their 2nd drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Sending a receiver left. Trying again, following the set. Looking slant route, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Steelers will take over possession. They'll start the drive with Warren. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so they're gonna have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Cameron Johnston on to punt. His first punt win 50. This is away and looks even better. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Goff on 1st and 10. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And a man is there to knock that away.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throwing again, it's Goff. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So that brings up 4th and long. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt goes 63 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Tackled by Jack Campbell. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. First down throw from Goff. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Goff to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Goff. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Collects this at the 32. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Broke through the tackle, and he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go again with Warren. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Derek Barnes on the tackle. A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Here's Cameron Johnston to punt it away once more. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. One of the tight ends in motion left. On first down, it's gone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing is gone. St. Brown's got it, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Into the hands of Gibbs. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They go play action with Goff. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that gives the Lions the first. From the gun, Goff. He finds Laporta. And that's good for a gain of 5. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the 42. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A tight end in motion now. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking for a throw here. Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Counterplay here, Warren. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the pursuit gets there to escort him out at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's caught. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. Going the other way, Lions have it.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. On 1st down, Warren. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Pass taken in by Fryermuth. And they get this down to the 28. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
That's going to be caught by Washington. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Warren. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now it's a bootleg for him. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now looking to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Looking to throw, Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now. From the 46. This is complete to Gibbs. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Now gone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Into traffic. Complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing again. It's Goff. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Steelers 3.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Return starts from the goal line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to the break, and it's the visiting Lions holding an early advantage. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you.
And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the 2nd half. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers and Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
They'll try and throw it here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He has the first over the middle. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie things 10-10. Boswell on to send this away. Khalif Raymond to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. First down throw from Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. Receiver in motion, headed right. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Running it with David Montgomery. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Goff gets this to Montgomery. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Throw complete to Williams. And they bring him down around the 34. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Goff back to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Goff setting to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He's got it! And this is down all the way to the 3.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Now Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing from the gun here. He puts some power on a deep one left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Dropping back to throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the fourth time today. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Goff. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
First down, ball at the 36. Airing it out to start this drive. It's caught, Warren. And they take him down right along the 30.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
It's 3rd and 1.
He'll throw it into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Goff. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throwing is gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
The Lions readying for the punt. He'll start from the 39. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. Man, it'll be their football. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit. You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Lions will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now gone. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think a yard or two short of the 20 here. And the Steelers go in nickel. 3rd down. Goff to the air now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Throwing now on 1st down. Catch made by Austin. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
That's good for us, Steelers.
Now a give to Warren, coming right. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run with Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we... They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. Trying again following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run. It's Warren. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic 1st down.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and
Looking for it with Warren. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
stopped short of the
Buckle
goal
up,
line.
it's 3rd and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Lions offense returning to the field. They're coming off that interception, and it was a costly one, Brock, as they're in a tied game now. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They go play action with Goff. It's taken in by Williams. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. That's incomplete left side. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Pass play now. Gets this one to Patrick. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
1st down.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 9-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. His 1st kick was good. His 2nd look from 35 yards away. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Setting up a throw. It's taken in by Washington. And he reaches the 35 before going out. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. On now comes their punter. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. He breaks the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He finds Laporta. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Pass complete to Gibbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throw from Goff. Throw complete to Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Running it with Gibbs. And he's not going to get anything as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Again, it's Gibbs. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Metcalf there to bring... Oh, he loses the football. And it's a turnover. Now hang on. They want to take another look at...
Previous play is under review.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Into the hands of Skoranek. Complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Throwing the out route complete. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Setting up to pass. Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the... Instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. So the Lions get the win on the road.